Alright, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy, King Links here. We're going to be playing some Starbound today, and I was going to teach you guys how did I get all this stuff. And it's actually a story. I was a noob. Okay, let's just go on the world first so I can tell you. So, I was actually a noob, and I sucked. Like, I kept on getting, like, killed by these dumb monsters and stuff. And you're probably wondering how did I get this armor and these guns and these, like, I don't know, these random stuff that aren't even in the game yet. Wait, what? Not even the game. Like, they're not even probably gonna make it. This is actually made by someone, and I was on the server my friend gave to me, and I'm like, oh, really? There's online on this? And I'm like, and he's like, yeah, just go on it, me and you can play together. And I'm like, alright. So we were playing together, and I was crappy. Everyone kept on calling me, like, I suck. Why you, like you suck and stuff, and why you still play this game. And so I was like, you know what, I backed out of that server, and so I went on my single player, and I just kept on playing stuff, and I finished all my quests, like this thing right here, and I didn't know what to do, so I was like, you know what, I was bored, let's just see if I could do anything with my chest. I mean my, like, crafting table. So I'm like, so I go on my crafting table and check it out, and my friends still talk to me on my phone, the phone, and we were just talking, and he's like, where are you? He's like, oh, I'm at single player by myself. He's like, why? He's like, I'm like, I don't know, I was bored. So people kept on, like, talking about me. So the next thing what happened, I just kept on doing my, like, work and, like, chest and building stuff when going out, like, side and surviving. And I kept on getting killed, and it was really annoying because you have to wait at least like 30 seconds to get revived. But I learned a thing how to just skip it, escape button. So yeah, and so it really got annoying, and so I just made stuff, and I went back on the server. These people are like admins and like mods, and like I don't even know, like they're like what weapons they're using. And I'm like, whoa, this is like crazy. How do they get that? And next thing you know, I was like really mad. How do they actually get that stuff? It's really cool. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna actually try. So I've been trying so hard on the crafting table to how to, like, craft it. And next thing you know, there is nothing about it. And so I went on back on the server, and there's exactly nothing on the thing. And so I went online, and he said there's a guy, and he's like diamonds. He has like a diamond armor. It's pretty cool. It's like shining. So I went to him. Next thing you know, I was like, what? I don't get this. I can't click on him. And he's like, click E. Press E, I mean. And I'm like, okay. So I pressed E on him, the diamond guy. And I scrolled down. I got these wings. And I just figured out people made this stuff. Like, it's some kind of website called Starchy. My friend told me. And, I was like, isn't that cheating? He's like, well, I don't know. People just do it for fun. I'm like, oh. So I tried to do it, and I actually didn't want to because it's kind of cheating. So I told my friend about it, and he's like, and he told me, he already knew, like, before me. He said, I already knew. And he's like, I'm like, why didn't you tell me that? And he's like, because it's cheating, and I don't want, like, people cheating. I'm like, true. So I just went on, and I didn't get it. So I went to that diamond girl, and I got these wings. And I kept on scrolling down. These armors are so good. I've been trying to attack people on the PvP, and they're really annoying. They have this, like, best sword, and it's like this little thing. Earth, and I found it in that diamond girl's thing. And their armor is like ×2, like billion better than this. I'm like, wow, what the heck? Give me some. And my other armor, better than my other. I'm like, alright. So he gave me some. And I'm like, oh, really? Thanks, dude. Very much. Isn't it a lot of money? Because it wasn't on the shop thing. And he's like, well, not really. I found it on the other server. This other server. And I'm like, what other server? He's like, it's like a server, and he didn't want to tell me. I'm like, all right then. So I kept on buying these guns, and I kept on PvPing, and I still died once in a while, but actually people called me, like, you know, they used to call me, like, bad, that you suck, and I'm like, so I didn't care about that. And I just carried on, and I went on the PvP. And actually, the PvP, there's this guy, he's like #1. Not #1, but very good. Like, he's actually very, very, very good. He didn't look. He didn't look he was PvPing. And I just got my sword out, and I kept on killing him. And he was giving out stuff. I don't even know why. I think he was, like, quitting. But he was giving out stuff. And I'm like, awesome. What? I need some. And I couldn't really get some because people kept on taking it. Like, it was annoying. Like, I was like, you know what? That's it. He's not looking. I went behind him and I kept on killing him. I was like, yeah. And he was hitting me once. And I was so lucky. I killed him. And that's how I got my stuff. Thanks for watching. It was probably boring, but yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe down below and see you next video.